Okay, so the guess, right? So girls is to boys, 5 is to 3. Just erase it. 5 is to 3. So a total of 9,408 fish balls were prepared so that each adult got 5. Okay, 60% were children, yeah? So this is children. Okay, it's really a little bit difficult. Right. Okay, so children here. Now 60%, now the ratio of girls to non-boys is 5:3. So a total of 9,408 fish balls were prepared so that each adult got 5, each child got 6. So I'm just gonna take a look at the adults. These two children. Now the ratio of adults to children is actually 60 is 60, this is 40. So 2 is to 3. Now this is the units. Now the value, it's the number of fish balls that they're getting. So each adult got 5 and each child got 6. So adult is 5 and this is 6. Right? So 2 times 6 is 10, is 18. Add them together. I get a total of 18 VU. So 18 VU represents 9,408 fish balls. 9,408. 1 VU represents 9,408 divided by 18. Oh, 28. Sorry. Error is 8. 9,408 divided by 28. 336. Okay, so if I multiply by 10, I'm just going to use another color. So I get a total of 3,360 fish balls here, and 18 times 336. 6,048 fish balls for the children. So what's the ratio of number of fish balls the adults got to the number of fish balls the children got? Yeah, so my first answer is right here. 336 is to 6,048. This is the actual number, but if I want the simplest form, I can actually derive from here. So simplest one is 5 is to 9. Okay, divided by 336 each. The value is actually 5 is to 9. So the first part is actually your value and units. Yeah, so this is part A. Now, let's look at part B. Okay, I'm just going to do part B here. So part B, how many boys attended the party? So number of children, 60. Okay, so I know that the total, the ratio, okay, I need to find the number of children. So because each child got 6 and there's a total of 6,048, so I take 6,048 divided by 6. I'm gonna get 6 1,008. So 1,008 fish balls. No, sorry, it's 1,008 children. So 1,008 children. Remember here, it's 5 is to 3 girls is to boys. 1,008 divided by 8. I'm gonna get this divided by 8 is 126. So one unit represents 126, and number of boys is 3 units. So 126 times 3 times 3, 378 boys. Right. So this is the question from Rosyth. Yeah. Next one. Okay, let's look at 16. So there were 200 more apples and pears at the fruit store. After 1/4 of the apples and 2/7 of the pears were sold, there were 170 more. So we have apples and pears. after 1/4 of the apples and 2 out of 7. So at first, apples 4 unit, pears is 7 parts. Minus 1 unit left, 3 unit, minus 2 parts left, 5 parts. Yeah, you should be able to get this information from here. Now there were 200 more apples than pears. Okay, 1/4. Okay, there were 100. Okay, so I have a better way to solve this. So I'm gonna remove, because at first I was thinking of using units and parts. So I think there isn't a need to, right? So there were 200 more apples than pears. So I have apples. Let's call this 1U plus 200. So pears is 1 unit. Or, okay, I want to use 28. 28U. Why? Because I want to, look at the 1/4. 1/4 and 7. So common multiple is 28. So 1/4 of the apples. So minus 1/4, that means the 7U minus 50. I'm left with 21 unit plus 150. And the number of pairs, 2 out of 7. So 2 out of 7 is actually 2, 4, 8. So minus 8 units. So I'm left with 20 units. So there were 170 more apples than pears left. Now 1 unit represents 170 more. So it's 170 take away 150. Why? Because over here there's 1 unit. This is 20 units, right? So if you find the difference, which is 1 unit, it is 170 more. So by right is supposed to have 170 more, but over here you only have 50 more. So the additional 20 is actually 1 unit. Yeah. So 20 represents 1 unit. So how many apples were there at the fruit store at first? So 28U will be 28 times 20. 560. But number of apples is 560 plus 200. So 760. Okay, so that's the number of apples there at first. It's part A. And for part B, how many pears were left at the fruit store in the end? Pears at the fruit store. So 1 unit is 20. So 20 units equals 20 times 20. Oops. 20 more 20. So I get 400. Okay, so that is question 16. Thanks. Okay. Mrs. Raju wanted to decorate the bulletin board with some circular pieces of paper. So the diameter of each circular paper was 12. All right. The diameter of each circular paper is 12. So how many papers do you need for 3 to 4? So you take 3 to 4 divided by 12. 3 to 4 divided by 12. 27. Yep, so horizontally 27 circles. Vertically 288 divided by 12 is 24. So here you need 24. So 27 versus 24. All the circular pieces of paper into quadrants and decorated the entire bulletin board using quadrants, following the pattern shown. Okay, so everything is in quadrants. Now, how many 3/4 is she going to need? That's the first thing. Let me see. She decorated. Is it just a corner or everything? Okay, it's the entire thing. Yeah, so we gotta take 27 times 4, 24. That gives me 648. Okay, so but she doesn't need 648 circles because it's 3/4. So we take 3 out of 4 times 648. That will give us 488. Okay, so she needs a total of 488 circles. Yeah. Next one. Find angle CFE. So CFE 30, 75, 75. Okay. My strategy is always to find all angles. So 180 minus 75 minus 65. 65. 40 degrees. 30 degrees. 180 minus 70. So this is 110. Trapezium. So it's parallel. That means I can find this as well. 180 minus 65 minus 75. This is 40. CFE. So this has to be 70. Yeah, because interior angle. Next one, FED. So FED. To find FED. AC parallel ED. AC. Okay, so this is AC parallel to ED. Now, if AC parallel to ED, here has to be 140. So FED is 140. That was pretty fast. Next. Okay, volume skip. Question number 12. Okay, how many have I done? Plan to do 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, last one. Question number 12. So number of visitors to the zoo was 152,180 in July. This was a 16% in decrease from the number in June. So I have June and July. 16% decrease. So here is 152,880. So it's a 16% from the number. That means this is 84% and June is 100%. Yeah. So the number of people who visited the zoo in August was a 20% increase. So August, it's 20% from here. So there's a change of base. Yeah. So you got to be careful about the change of base. We can find June first. So just take for part A. 152,880 divided by 84 times 100. Okay, using your calculator, we get 182,000. So June 182,000. Okay, next. That's part A. So part B, what was the percentage increase in the number of people who visited the zoo in August for the June? So you have to find the number of people that went in June. Okay, so in June, how many people, in August, how many people went? Now this becomes a new 100%, yeah? This 100%, and this is 20%. So we take 620. 120 over 100 times 2880. We get 183,456. And because if asking what's the percentage increase, we get a minus, yeah? Let's go to June. So 183,456 minus 182,000. 1,456. And then 1,456 over 182,000 times 100. Calculator 0.8%. And that's it, right? So this is the question. for Rosyth, 5. So that's it, right? So okay, so that's it, right? 5 questions from Rosyth Primary School, right? Done in about 20 minutes.